Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in. Today's video is a tutorial. If you want to see how I achieve this look, please stay tuned. I did show everything, and everything besides my lips, lashes, and foundation are all J.Nic products. Oh yeah, from brows to eyeshadow, to contour, to highlight. Yes, honey. Okay, so if you would like to see, actually I'll show you the palettes beforehand so you can get a better picture. And blush, everything. Oh, this one is the hardest one to open, and I'm scared to break my nails. Okay, so this is the independent palette, and this one has 9 eyeshadows and 2 blushes. One has a little bit of a shimmer. This one is matte. This bottom one is really cool. The top one is a little warmer because the shimmer in it, or the tone of it, is gold, so it's warmer. And then we have this black is black. It's really, really black. And then we have this gray, like a gray brown. And then we have a little bit of a shimmery brown here. And this actually matches this blush, but it's in shimmer form. It's really like awesome. But this is what I used on the lid here. And it is a gold pink. And this one is just a nice gold here. And this is a pale shimmer here. And then we have a gray cool shimmer. So this one is my favorite palette because it has it has the makings for everything, and the fact that I have 2 blushes in here, it's the bee's knees. This one is a new addition to my line, so congratulations, you line, you've made it. Mwah. So everybody, welcome the independent palette. And the other palette that I used, of course, oh no, I just scratched all in that. Oh, crazy. My Tomboy Chic, which is my first palette that I released about a month and a half ago, 2 months. I don't know, time is flying. But, okay, I had to clean that mirror. This one, actually, I can't even say which one is my favorite. I consider the other one my favorite because there's blush in there too, so I wouldn't need to worry about finding a blush. But this one has everything. And from this palette, I use this mauve pale color as my highlight in my brow area, because I really don't like to do a lot of shimmer in the brow area. And I use this shimmer here, this silver. Actually, it's kind of not silver. It's a really, really soft gold, actually. And I use that in my inner tear duct area. And just, if you want to see the rest, they're just freaking awesome. This one right here, effing amazing. And so is this here for great crease and the outer third. And on to the pinnacle of this whole look is the contour palette and highlight. And this is in dark because I don't do like severe highlight or severe contour. This one I find to be the most versatile because it has a cool brown here. And this one is, they're all pretty warm except these 2 down here, but this one more so than this one. Let me see if I can swatch them. Well, let me swatch this highlight for y'all. First off, don't say much. And that one it goes for so many skin tones. And here is the first. This for my browner sisters, which is why I got this, because I have a really nice clientele of brown to dark skin women. I needed something that was very versatile for them for the most part. And these are the top 2 highlights here. I don't use them as highlights. I actually can use them as contours as well, especially on my eyelid. But today, I use these 2 on my eyelids. This one first in the crease, this one to transition out. And this is also what I use to contour my nose, my cheek. Uh-oh, they're fighting. My cheek. And Mommy, you better cop it. So let's get started with the lips. I used my Kemp's lip gloss, my number 7 Beautifully Matte Primer, my Becca foundation, and on the side you'll see my little boo. He just really wanted to talk. So after that, I'm using my MAC concealer in NW40, I believe. Once it clears. Yes, NW40 to conceal my under eye area, my hyperpigmentation around my lip, and also I used it to do under my brows. I'll show you guys a little later. But I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime and my Real Technique Beauty Blender to hit my highlight spots. And now I'm going in with my contour palette that I just showed you guys, so you can see how I contour. And I used an angle brush from e.l.f. I really don't like that brush, but that's the one I had on hand, and it happened to work for me. And again, that little boy, he was singing, and we were listening to Tamar, and I love my Tamar. But he was trying to be in the video, and I was like, okay, look, you can sing on the side, but he was doing his thing. See, now we both jamming with his little dirty face. He's so cute. Oh, that's my boo. But back to the video at hand, and I'm going to make sure I contour around my hairline just a little bit. Get in them baby hairs, make it all look natural. And I don't contour my nose real hard. I just give it a little bit of definition, because once I start highlighting and I do contour around the cheeks, I feel like my nose kind of gets lost in the sauce. So I try to make sure it's still there. And Tamar be going in, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I love her. And I'm going to take my broken Just Up kabuki brush and get rid of all the traces of highlight and contour so it can all mix together and blend like a family. And I'm going to make sure that my contour stays on popping by going to put a little bit of my highlight underneath so that my contour stays relevant. Bada boom. And now I'm going to go ahead and get that jaw down there, contour my jaw line a little bit so it all goes together. And I promise y'all, he was all in the video this time. He was really not caring what I was trying to do. Now it's my J.Nic eyebrow palette, and the brows have it. Onto the eyes, I'm using my LA Girl eyeshadow primer and base. Don't mind my brows. I'm in the process of growing them out, and what I'm using to grow them out is my Wink Natural Lash Cosmetics serum, and I will link that video down below so you guys can get some information on that, and I also have a coupon code. So now it's time for that crease color and transition color, and I just picked up the contour palette. I used the contour palette as for those colors, the same ones that I used on my actual face. I'm using in my brow, in my eye look, in my eye. And I'm making sure to blend it well so there's no seams. And I always bring mine to the inner corner because it helps with the contour of the nose. And now I'm taking, see that lighter color that I used to contour my face, and help use that to transition out my crease color so it all looks really natural. Ooh, I need to do my brows. I can't wait until they get to where they need to be. Ugh. Y'all should see them today. They're atrocious. But I digress. On to the next step. I'm going to pick up the black color for the outer third of my eyelid to create depth. And I'm going to wing it out just a smidge, just so it can have its own, even before adding the eyeliner, it has a cat eye shape to it. And that's a pencil brush from MAC. I don't ever remember the number for it. And again, he's talking to me and singing to me, so. And I'm adding a little more, because once it blends, it will soften up some. Now I'm going to get that crease brush that I used earlier and blend for my life. You gotta blend, girl. I know it looks like I'm rough, but that brush is really, really, really soft, so it bends easy. And now that I've done that, I'm going to get ready to put my lid color on. And I am choosing that pretty pink. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do, the gold or the pink, but I decided to go for the softer look and use the pink color. Pretty. And I'm taking it just to where that outer third is at so they can both blend together seamlessly. Oh, and then there we go. My camera was not sitting right. The kids were bothering it, so I had to fix it. But the lid color is gorgeous. And again, that brush to blend out any lines, any harshness. And there you go. And so now I'm going into my Tomboy Chic palette and getting that mauvey, pinky matte color for my eyebrow highlight, my brow bone. I'm bringing it down to the front, and I use my finger to get rid of any lines that happen to start in the nose eyebrow area, just so it's all smooth. And I'm also using that brush to get rid of whatever line came up near that near the brow area. So there's no lines, everything is smooth. So I'm gonna pick up that really soft gold color from the top of the Independent palette, and I can't remember, I showed you guys in the beginning, but hit that corner, open up that eye, give some life to it. Now it's time for the blush, and I chose the one without the shimmer to it because my eyes were pretty shimmery. I wanted to keep everything else kind of soft. Okay, and now I'm going to highlight, and I love the highlight, as you can tell by my facial expression. It's just so dang pretty. You see it. I know you do. I know that you do. And it just gave me an attitude. It made me give attitude. Don't mind my little mustache. I have to wax that as well. Problems though, a nice skin woman. I will blend out my nose a little more before I am complete with the look, but this is still in transition. Okay, back in that Tomboy Chic palette, I'm going to take that brown and go underneath my waterline with it so I can give my eye a little bit of darkness, but I didn't want it black because I just didn't want that harsh of a look. I want it dark but not black, so I chose that beautiful brown. And to just darken up the brown just a smidge, I took the black eyeliner and put it inside the waterline because I didn't necessarily want it smoky, but I wanted depth. And now I'm tight lining which is the weirdest thing to do, but hey, I guess it done. You see how much more alive my lashes on the top look when I tight line? That's exactly why I do it. Just in case I decide not to wing out any liner and throw on some mascara, it gives my eyelid its shape back. So now I am getting ready to do my lips with my Coffee lip liner by Nika K. See, look at those lashes. And that's just mascara. If I hadn't tight lined, it would look a little bit different. As you can tell, my lip liner was a little bit dry, but the color always just pays off perfectly. I colored in my whole lip to make my lip color last a little bit longer. And I'm using the Hikari Merlot lip gloss. I received this, I believe, in an Ipsy bag some months ago. I don't even remember what month, but it came in an Ipsy bag. And I have one of their little lipsticks. I actually really like their lip products. They're really nice. So it made that Merlot a little more pink when I added that brown to it. And there goes the look. Thank you guys for staying tuned. I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.